third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
The Vols will have to kick it away. First one of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Makes the first down, but pays the price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise and doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in its first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch and no return. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going fine? Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Vols lining up here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it second and medium. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the sidelines. It's a short gain, but enough to move the sticks.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The balls are moving quickly down the field.
Oklahoma 7, Tennessee 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Tackle is made at the 46-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
It's 3rd and 4. So far, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this possession. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Just trucks the man. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. quarterback just sneaks it.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
The Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. A handoff to the back. Jukes to get free. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Volunteers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So the screen on 1st down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on 1st down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And the field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for a big play downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Wow, a great play on the interception, but that's going to be wiped out on a roughing the passer penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Now it's second down here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Forced set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Oklahoma. They'll take the lead in the second half.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Powerful offense back out in the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. That's a design quarterback keeper. The Vols will try to keep this drive moving. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going to take off. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the Vols pick up enough yardage for a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's looking to scramble. The scramble doesn't get there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. The Vols come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They've got him, but they convert on fourth down. And the drive keeps going.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The Volunteers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. The score, Oklahoma 14, Tennessee 10.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Vols. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one right. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Sooners looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing, that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
And they finally stopped him at a decent gain that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
28-yard line. Now, a 4th down.
So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. Right down the middle. And we are tied up now here in the 4th quarter.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
We'll call for the fair catch here. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Running through the tackle. Tackle, but forced down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll give it to the back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up. senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Dump ball's caught by the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So an important 3rd down play coming up. A field goal try here will be from 60. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. But he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. So here we go. One last chance to win it in regulation and avoid the risk of overtime. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back. Short pass, finds the tight end. And the offense will spend the timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
It's second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. The ball's with 1st and 10 here. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And they will trot out the field goal team here. So here we go. Spot the ball at the 33. This is a 50-yard game-winning field goal attempt. Can he do it? So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. So here we go. Spot the ball at the 33. This is a 50-yard game-winning field goal attempt. Can he do it? And it's no good. He missed it. Here in the 4th quarter, the game remains tied. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Trying for a pick 6 to win the game. And that'll seal it. An interception to end the game.
Oh, no. Oh, that is a tough decision by this quarterback. What a mistake. And now it's simply the kicking game. This defense better come out and be ready either to get a turnover or push this line of scrimmage back as far as they can.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Fighting them off.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. Got space, looking to score. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, another big gain by this quarterback. And not only that, he's now over 100 yards on the ground in this game alone. This defense better do a better job of containing him and maybe adjusting their plan on how to stop him.
So here we go. We'll set up for a walk-off chip shot to win it here in overtime. And now the defense will spend the timeout to get everybody on the same page before this important play. So here we go. We'll set up for a walk-off chip shot to win it here in overtime. And he's got it. Ball game in OT.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
In these overtime games, Kurt, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this